I'm back for the final live stream of the day. Anyhow. I'm a little bit later than I wanted to be because I just couldn't get my act together, but you know what? I'm here now. Let me just make sure that I usually keep the volume on this phone off. Like I keep it's silent, but I turned it on today, and I just wanted to make sure that it was off. What do we got going on here today? First person is Cinnamon. Music reading, the outcome of me meeting someone seriously ready to work with me and when. I don't know what you're doing to meet someone. How are you going about trying to meet someone to work with you? It's like there's a disconnect. I don't know what you're doing to advance this, but it doesn't look like anything's happening in the near future. Maybe because you haven't found the right place or the right location. There's like a timing issue here. I don't know what you're doing to meet someone in the music field, but that's the issue. You're either not looking in the right place or you're not in the right location, and that's why there's a holdup. I can't give you timing because I don't see it happening right now. I need to know like what you're doing, like because I can't really answer it otherwise. Like who are you trying to connect with? Like in other words, somebody's not going to just show up at your front door, right? So what avenue are you taking to try to put yourself in the music field where you can meet the right person? And I can't give you timing because I don't see it happening right now. I need to know what you're doing right now to bring you to that place. Next person here is KM, General. You are stepping into your own strength and you're about ready to make things happen. You've got the Fool here, which is starting a new journey. You've got your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Things are changing for the better for you quickly, and you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around your life and success coming in around finances. Where are we here? Talia, a general for tomorrow. What is going on with this lighting? I don't know what's happening here. It's like one eye looks like I have two different kind of eyeshadows on. One is much darker and one is much lighter. What is happening here? All right, well, does anyone really care? I don't know why it looks funny. Anyhow, okay. General for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a good day. The sun comes out. You may be starting a new journey. You got some good luck on your side, and you could be working on a creative endeavor. Listening to your intuition helps push your life forward. There's a new adventure on the horizon. I don't know what you're doing tomorrow, but whatever you set out to do, it should be the beginning of something significant with the Fool. And things should start to fall into place tomorrow around it. Should be a good day. Lee, General Love. Okay, you've got things change for the better for you quickly around love when you walk away or you leave something in the past that isn't working for you right now. So if you're holding on to something that's just not happening, it would be best to let it go. And then out of the clear blue sky, a new relationship can start, possibly with a Leo or with a Capricorn. You're heading towards the 10 cups being full, and you have the sun in reverse, which means happiness is guaranteed to come to your love life. It may be a little bit down the road, and you may have to make a decision to, let your life move forward and get out of either the past or even the present if something isn't working right for you right now. If something is holding you back, you need to let that go in order to move forward. T, Yvette, will I receive my package or is it lost? Okay, will I receive my package? I think your package is lost. I think it's lost. Or there's a serious delay. Maybe they could track it, but it's going to be a hard time. Like, it's not, I don't think it's just going to show up Monday. I think it's definitely lost. Hopefully they can trace it. Unless it's something that you ordered, then have them just send you another one. But if it's like personal items, that sucks. Shaivish, what's next for me in the Pisces connection? Okay, I don't see a lot of love here. If this is a romantic situation, it does look like things could move forward and there's long-term potential, but there's no love here right now. So this may be long-term potential around friendship, or it could be long-term potential, but it's going to take a while to get to romance. It's like there's a lot of indecision around the situation, and somebody may actually be feeling a little bit betrayed. I would say it may be a little stagnant right now. But this person's around long term, so it's not terrible. It just doesn't look like things are moving forward quickly. Empress, Karen's energy towards my brother. Good. 10 cups are full. Feeling prepared, feeling successful, feeling like things are flowing, that the energy is flowing. Simran. What does our think and feel of me after today, good and bad? Thinks that you're a strong person, thinks that you're very stable, thinks that you have a lot of potential and you're very intelligent. They may also think that sometimes you make a big deal out of nothing or you over-exaggerate things. They also may think that sometimes you could be a little bit overly sensitive or take things way too personal. Empress. I don't see it yet. Let me do Simran, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Well, you've got happiness coming out tomorrow. A disappointment moves into the past. Might be working on a creative project of some type. You got the world at your feet. You may be feeling very balanced or maybe even a little bit better compensated and appreciated when it comes to a work or business endeavor. And anxiety seems to move into the past tomorrow. It should be a pleasant day. John, what is the Taurus thinking about me? What will be her next move and when? She actually thinks about you a whole lot because the Four of Cups is here. She may do a lot of thinking and she doesn't do a whole lot of acting. Eight of Wands is in reverse, so I would say she's probably not going to reach out immediately. She's kind of stuck. But she definitely thinks highly of you, thinks that you're grounded, stable, sincere, thinks that you're very well focused, highly intuitive, thinks you're attractive, loving, kind, caring, that there's a lot of room for growth, change, and evolution could come to her relationship with you. She just may not be ready to actually make a move yet. Happiness could come to this situation and disappointment could move into the past. But there would be some work that needs to kind of be done on this situation. You could hear from her before, like, maybe before the end of, I'm going to say maybe like the end of summer, beginning of fall. It's like she thinks a lot about reaching out, or she thinks a lot about doing something, and then she doesn't follow through. Or she hasn't yet. Doesn't mean she's not going to. She just hasn't yet. Empress. Karen never misses my brother's stories. Is almost always the first one to watch it. Is she really interested in him and waiting to hear from him? Well, I would disregard anything that happens on social media, because some people are just completely obsessed with social media and that's all they do. They don't ever put the phone down. So I can't equate things that happen to social media and with real life. Like, social media is social media. And I don't equate that to real life, because people are obsessed with it. It's all they do. They get their validation from social media. They're on it 24/7. I was just out tonight, and there are young girls, right, like high school age, posing up against a brick wall. Like, it's Saturday night, and you're out posing to take pictures to put them on social media. Like, people are obsessed with it, and that's all it is bullshit. So I wouldn't go by anything that has... Nothing on social media to me has any validity. It's all garbage. So I wouldn't even pay attention to it. Is she really interested in him and waiting to hear from him? I think she is interested in him, yeah, and I think she does want to hear from him. Lydia, I haven't talked to the Libra in 3 days. His days off. Is he feeling it and missing me? Okay, let's see. Yeah, and he is so disappointed. Like, this is somebody who doesn't enjoy having to be off. Yeah, that sucks. He's in a shitty situation. He's definitely missing you, and he's not thrilled with whatever's going on. You know, it's like, imagine somebody having to be with you, right? They don't want to be with you. They don't look forward to being with you. They have to be with you. Like, who wants that? Not me. Really. And that's the feeling that he has now. It's like, I have to do this. I have to be here. Yeah, that sucks. Saturn, cards for the coming week. You've got the Aries coming in. That could be brand new energy. You got a little bit of good luck coming in, and life starts to move forward with the Hangman in reverse. It looks like you have a Virgo and a Scorpio that are coming in. That may also be brand new energy. You may be feeling a little bit negative or a little bit down, but watch out for this card, because remember, even with this card, there's 2 full cups there. So focus on what's positive, not what's negative. You have a new beginning happening next week. This is usually a business or job opportunity, but it doesn't have to be. It could be really a new beginning in any area. You've got good karma coming in, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. Setting up boundaries serves you well. And before the end of the week, you should feel the energy around you kind of shift a little bit for the better. Love always next 48 hours. Got success coming in around a work, school, or business endeavor. Got communication coming in, possibly from a Virgo. Or you have communication coming in from someone you've been waiting to hear from, and a Virgo comes in. It could be 2 separate situations. Looks like you have a decision that may come up, and you're feeling very undecided. You don't have to make any decisions until you're ready. a cause for celebration that comes in around feeling a little bit more financially stable, and maybe taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, or planning it, thinking about it, inquiring about it could come up in the next 48 hours. Simran, general for next week. General for next week, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Could be starting a new journey that brings in more money. That may be something that comes up next week. Could be focused on a business endeavor or a side hustle of some type. That could bring in some money with the Ten of Pentacles. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like you may be picking up a spiritual practice of some type that could serve you well. Happiness is coming in, it's a little bit delayed. Should be a pretty good week. Easy. Will I get my car out of the shop tomorrow? I don't think you're going to get it tomorrow. No, maybe you'll get it on Monday, but I don't think tomorrow. It's not coming up high enough for me to say yes. Lee, will I get the extra money this month by the 15th? Yeah, I think you will. KM, will this jewelry that I'm planning to add to my eBay store sell well in the energy around it? Yeah, it should sell well. Yeah, energy around it is positive. I would continue with that store. Lamore. Why haven't I gotten my check from the IRS? You don't owe them money, do you? I would go on the website and put your information in and see what's holding it up. If you owe them money, you won't get it. I know because that happened to me once. Actually, it happened to me twice, but the second time I knew it was going to happen. First time I was like, what the hell? You should be getting money though. You've got ambition coming in that leads you to the 10 cups being full. I would inquire, make sure that they have all of your information right. And maybe there's just some kind of a holdup. I know it always takes longer when it comes to checks than it does if you have automatic deposit, but I would go to that website and put your information in and see what it says, because it could give you a date or like a time frame when you'll get it. You should be getting it. Rimmel, how did T feel about my lottery training today? Pretty good. Felt either it was good, it was productive, it was successful. Yeah, it was good, it was productive, it was successful. It was either what needed to be done or, yeah, I would say successful. Lamore, Tanisha's energy towards me. Energy is pretty good, but she's got a lot of respect for you with the Six of Pentacles. I would say she's not waiting for her ship to come in. She's making things happen. Energy should be good. KM, it's a paid course that's extra and not mandatory, so wondering if I should just wait on it. Should I just wait on it? I would wait on it, yeah. If it's not mandatory, yeah, and you have to pay for it, I would wait. Shantae General. You've got mutual respect coming in around work, being better compensated, better appreciated, and more money coming in around work, and romance is heating up. If you're with someone now, great, love cup is full. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a Capricorn come in. It looks like you're laying down the law, setting up boundaries which serve you well, earns you respect, and you're listening to your intuition, which is heightened. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. And you've got starting a new journey on the horizon. Not bad. Lee. I don't see it. How about Ronnie, this week ahead general? Feeling prepared for your life to move forward. Sagittarius is around. He's around. Great. Anyhow. Oh, there you go. Somebody from your past is coming back. But you're not feeling burdened. You're feeling pretty, you got pretty good light energy around you. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel a little bit more financially stable. Stepping into your own strength. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities comes in this week. It should be a pretty good week. The energy around you is pretty good. Shit, I lost my spot. Oh, wait a minute. There's Cinnamon. Hang on. I live in a small town, so I'm looking for producers to work with. And I've been talking to people. I actually bought my own home studio, make my own beats. And I met producers in another... As long as you're connecting with people, like I would connect with anybody that you can connect with through the internet. You know, like don't limit yourself to your hometown just because that's where you are. You know what I mean? You can connect with people anywhere. I would just keep doing that for right now because it may take some time. That's why it's not showing right now. But don't stop trying to find somebody to work with. Like. And do it, like email it, like email people, anybody that you can. It may take some time. Shit, where was I? Lost my spot. I did that one. John, any new love coming in and when? Yeah, you've got a Libra coming in. You got a Taurus coming in. You're going to have choices. Negativity around love moves into the past and things change for you out of the clear blue sky. Passion comes in. A fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is also around. Opportunity for your love life to move forward with a soulmate connection could happen sometime in as soon as the next 4 weeks. Or at the very latest would be sometime this winter. But yeah, you got new love coming in. Definitely. Georgia. Irritated if I'm around people a lot. Why? And advice because people are assholes. People are assholes. Well, you know what? I think that sometimes... If you can absorb other people's energy. Like for me, I can't be in a crowded place. You know, like when that park gets too crowded, I gotta get out. Like I just can't have it. Like all the noise, people screaming, chaos, it makes me crazy. I don't know why. Because when I was younger, I felt like I could deal with it better. I don't know. Like, I remember, like, even, like, in my 20s, like, going to the mall and being in the mall all day with my friends. Like, the idea of going to the mall now gives me anxiety. I'm not going to the mall. I'll order it online. I'm not going to the mall. We're not going. is wrong with me today? It's like I got a bump on the bottom of my nose, and it looks like I have eyeshadow on that is two different colors. Anyway. You're probably picking up other people's energy, and that's what it is. And I think that that's what it is. I think that's the overall answer for most people that feel overwhelmed by large groups of people, or too many people, or loud people, or pushy people. If you're sucking it all in and it's zapping your energy, it could make you feel very tired. My suggestion, if you have to be with a lot of people, to take time for yourself. Carve out some time in your day for yourself where you can take a bath. I know it sounds really stupid and kind of cliche, but taking a bath with candles in the dark and maybe add a little salt to it should help. Because all that chaotic energy is not easy to be around. Even if it's like not that many people, but like they're intense. They can be intense. Yeah, it's too much for me too. People. Yeah, make sure you take time for yourself. And also sometimes, like going out, I know this is another thing that's going to sound really cliche, going out in nature and just sitting by yourself somewhere, like by a stream, in the woods, or someplace alone where you can just, even if it's like for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but the trees, the earth, like it can kind of absorb some of that negativity from you. Sounds stupid, but it works. Lee, I haven't talked to my ex, the Libra, but I find it strange how we keep bumping into each other around town. Does he still watch me and keep up with me, or am I overthinking? Well, it seems as if his life has moved on, and I think that he is moving forward with his life. So I don't think that he's watching you or following you or anything like that. And I do think that his life has moved forward. So I do think that you may be overthinking things. I mean, it's bizarre. Like, I've lived in this town pretty much my whole life, and it's a small town, although I'm not that far from New York City. But there are people that like live around the corner from me that I never run into. Why? Like, I worked in the neighborhood grocery store for like 100 years, and I wouldn't see them. And then there are other people that I would see frequently. So why is that? Like, that just happens sometimes. Like, then there's this other guy, right? This is similar. I don't know what his name is. Damn, all these years that I know him. He used to come to the store all the time. Like, all the time. Like, he would be there like 2 or 3 times a day. And he was a nice guy. Like, he didn't bother anyone, although sometimes, like, he could be annoying. Like, he used to always want to talk. I mean, and if I wasn't busy, I didn't care. Anyway, this guy was a runner, and we used to talk about running. And I see him around all the time. Like, the other day, I was going somewhere not that far from here, I don't remember. Oh, and a car almost pulled out, but he didn't. He hit the brakes, and it was him. And I was like, this fucking guy. Like, all these years later, I'm still running into him. Then I was at the park, and he went jogging past me. He didn't see me. He might not recognize me now because I'm so heavy, but I thought that it was funny. I'm like, oh, God, there's that guy. Shit, I don't remember what his name was. But anyhow, like, that happens sometimes. Love always, next 48 hours. Oh, you don't owe them anything. I would put I would go to the website and see if you can get an answer. everything seems to be pretty backed up, though, like with everything. But I don't know how, if that's probably just as backed up as everything else. Love, always love the next 48 hours. I don't see all that much happening in the next 48 hours. If you're waiting to hear from someone, it looks like communication may be down. You're not looking back on the past fondly. You might be feeling a little bit frustrated because you're not getting communication. If you've been waiting to hear from someone, or if you've been hoping to hear from someone, communication seems to be down. And with the Five of Wands, you could have a little bit of an argument or bickering with somebody. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow you may be feeling undecided about something. I don't know if someone's going to want you to do something or go somewhere and you're unsure. If you decide to go, it looks like it's not a bad time. You're stepping into your strength, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Sagittarius around that may be coming in, and also a Leo. Maybe not tomorrow, but in the near future. Tomorrow you're not looking back on the past fondly. You may be starting a new journey tomorrow around business, or you could come up with an idea for it. Tomorrow looks like it's a pretty pleasant day, although you may be feeling undecided or indecisive about a couple of things. Rimmel, will I enjoy taking the INTG course? Yeah, I think you will. Kira, next week. Okay, you may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. It looks like an old wound is starting to heal. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. You got money coming in. Could have a mini tower moment that happens around whoever it is or that you decide to walk away from. I don't know what that is yet, but it should be something or someone that you feel like you need to walk away from. A Virgo enters. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Growth, change, and transformations coming in, especially around financials. Money looks good. You got a wish, put it out into the universe. An Aquarius could enter, and also an Aries. One more. What can I expect from the rest of the night? What can I expect from the rest of the night? Feeling a little bit more balanced, feeling like you're moving forward towards greener pastures, laying down the law, setting up boundaries with somebody who has earned that. Like somebody may have pissed you off and you're going to let them have it. And you could have an opportunity to go out with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Or maybe this person's around tonight, air sign. If you decide not to go out and stay home, you would be working on a creative project. If you go out, then you could work on that creative project tomorrow. But a creative project comes in pretty strong. Queen, will I hear from RS soon? Yeah, I think you will. Like maybe sometime in August. Shantae, do you see marriage for me? You do have marriage potential here in this lifetime. Absolutely. If you want it, yeah. Breezy, is Kiatsa a good lawyer for me? Is Kiatsa a good lawyer for me? Yeah, I think so. AS, is F interested in dating me? We do not have a title. Okay, let's see. Is F interested in dating me? I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think so, yeah. I would have that conversation if that's what you want. Yeah, I think you can get that to happen. Simon, who has a crush on me currently? Looks like a Capricorn does. Simran, what happened to R's wife? What's the situation? Like, what do you mean what happened? Did she leave? Did she disappear? Like, what, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Like, what happened to her? Did she leave him? Can you rephrase that question because it's too vague? Like, what, I don't know, what happened to her? Did she go out with somebody? Did she disappear? Did she leave town? Did she divorce him because he was cheating? Like, I don't know what you mean by what happened to her. Does R have any kids? I don't think he has any kids. No, I don't see any kids here. There's only a 33% chance, so chances are slim that he has children right now. Lamore, tomorrow. Tomorrow you may have a wish that comes true that puts you on the path towards greener pastures. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world, but feeling like you've got a stroke of good luck when you step into your own strength. Love looks pretty good too. If you're not with anyone, you could have commitment potential show up tomorrow. If you are in a committed relationship, love looks good. Regardless, you have growth, change, and transformation coming to your love life for the better. Breezy, love. You've got, listen to your intuition when it comes to love. You're moving forward to greener pastures, and a wish is coming true. If you're not with anyone right now, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, don't be afraid to lay down the law and let people know what you want and what you expect from them. No longer holding yourself back, and when you express what you want and what you need, you get respected, and the hard work you put in comes back to you. You also have a Pisces around that may be significant. John. Is the Taurus with another guy in an intimate way right now, or was in the 2 years we haven't talked? Okay. Was there a significant intimate partner around the Taurus now or previously in the last 2 years? I think that there may have been somebody, but I don't think he's around anymore. Simran, R never mentions about his wife at all, but he said that he was married, so I'm curious if they got divorced and she left him. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. I can only tell you what happened in their relationship. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't tell you that she left and she ran off to, like, Cancun with someone. I have no idea. Okay, so they actually had a pretty good marriage for a while. There was a lot of mutual respect. It looks like they were committed to it. But at some point, she may have felt like he held himself back, or he was emotionally unavailable and she wasn't feeling the connection anymore. She may have felt like she was always waiting for, like, her ship to come in with him. She may have felt like it was like they were just going through the motions, but there was nothing like of substance anymore in the relationship, so she wanted out. I don't see her leaving him for anyone else. I don't see that there was a third party involved. Money looks like it was okay around them, but I just think that she wasn't getting, like, emotionally. She wasn't feeling it emotionally, and she wanted more, so she left, or she asked him for a divorce. Rocky, will any of my music go viral this year? Okay, I can't swear that something is going to go viral, but something's going to be pretty successful. Yeah, you got success coming in this year for sure. So keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. John, what is the Taurus mood at the moment? A little unstable and a little bit hurt. Like somebody has either stabbed her in the back or did something like she's like suffering from a hurt. And she's a little unstable right now. I don't know what that's about. A little upside down and unstable. Simran, why doesn't R ever let anyone in and open up? He may have been deceived once by someone. Well, it's a combination. He may have been deceived by someone because he's got the devil here. He also could be deceiving with the devil. And it's just how he is. He does a lot of thinking. He keeps a lot of things to himself. He feels a lot of negativity, either around personal situations or around confiding in people. Some people are just like that. Like, they may be good listeners, but they're not going to tell you what's going on in their life. That's just how he is. He probably has a good level, too, of trust issues. Simran, how long have R and his wife been together? Could be quite some time, like maybe 7 years, something like that. Either that or they've known each other for a very long time. I'd say between 7 and 10 years. Mario, Pisces L's current feelings towards me. Thinks that you're happy, sincere, grounded, kind-hearted, stable. Thinks that you're, like there could be a long-term commitment around this situation. Thinks that you're very successful, very intuitive, exciting or adventurous, kind-hearted, focused, and attractive. That's not bad. Iqbal, General. Got happiness coming in around your life. You've got no longer holding yourself back. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly. You may be taking a little road trip. Cause for celebration comes in when you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you're starting to make things happen. Air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Vicky, general for the week. Okay, things change for the better for you quickly. You may be feeling a little bit more balanced. You also could feel a little bit like you got some good karma coming back to you, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something makes you feel relief. A disappointment moves into the past. A water sign is around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Simran, how do I know the Capricorn who is crushing on me? Could be somebody that you know through school or work. Probably, well, yeah, it could be either work or school. 8 of Pentacles. Sahara. Will N reach out to me this upcoming week? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Anthony, Cancer's current feelings and thinking about me. She does think about you. She thinks that you're stable, grounded, intelligent, kind-hearted. You don't hold yourself back. You're very passionate and you're very perseverant. Kevin, when will my back pain go away? What part of your back? It could take a couple of weeks. What part of the back is it? If it's, and what did you do to it? If it's your low back, try working on pulling your abs in and up, because it lengthens the low back. Like the more you strengthen your abs, the more it strengthens the back. Your abs support your back, and that should help with back pain. Upper back, usually, if you work more on stretching out the shoulders, that usually helps. But it depends what part of your back is. For me, usually it's my lower back. Every now and again, I sleep funny and my upper back bothers me. Simran, is R ever going to open up to me? I wouldn't count on it. Now, that's really not who he is. Like, that's not really what... He's not really the kind of person that opens up to anybody. I love you, me and UZL in September. You may be feeling a little bit like in September, like the glass is half empty. I don't see a whole lot of love here. You might be feeling a little bit disappointed in him, and he may be quiet, or communication could be down in September, and you may be feeling like walking away from the situation. I don't know what your relationship is now, But if it doesn't move forward between now and then, I don't think it's going to happen in the month of September. September looks like it's kind of a dry month. Simran, what does A think and feel of me currently, good and bad? Okay, thinks that you're a nice person, that you're reliable and dependable, and has a lot of respect for you, but may think that you're sometimes very unprepared and maybe a little bit weak, and that you have a lot of growing or evolving to do. Did that one. Looking for someone here on the regular list I haven't done. Lola, career reading. Career reading for Lola. Negativity around careers moving into the past, a wish comes true. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in around work. Be careful with that card if you don't want children, but it's excellent potential when it comes to money. You got success coming in. Somebody may make you an offer around your career that's hard to turn down. So you got plenty of potential coming. And you got listen to your intuition. You may be feeling undecided about something around career, but you got money coming in. So things are moving forward. I'm not so worried. You got plenty of opportunity coming. Simran, do I remind R of anyone? No, I don't think so. Sepia, general. You got money coming in. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Money comes in, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, feeling relief around money. Yeah, that's nice stuff. Looks like you got some good luck coming in, stepping into your own strength, and a new adventure could be on the horizon. The world is at your feet when it comes to money. You got money coming in here. Well, good luck. There's money coming in. Simran, when will Elle contact me? When will Elle contact me? There's a 4 around it. It could be as soon as 4 days, or it could take as long as 4 weeks. Sepia, love. Starting a new journey. Got a new journey around love. Negativity is moving into the past. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in quickly. Page of Swords, it happens fast. King of Cups. You've got kind, caring, compassion, energy coming to a love connection. When you listen to your intuition, a wish comes true. Sepia, me, and Ramel. Might be feeling disappointed by him. And but anxiety around the situation is moving into the past. You could hear from him out of the clear blue sky, and feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain, but you may no longer be interested. Love has run out. You just may be feeling like, you know what, I'm glad you called, but the ship has sailed. Let's see what happens. I have a funny feeling he's going to show up and you're not going to care. Which, too bad for him then. Me and Jonathan. Got growth, change, and transformation coming in around this situation. See, this is what gets me. Growth, change, transformation comes in. And you may need to have a little bit of patience with him, but pretty much the decision will be easy. Things could move forward. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Negativity around love moves into the past. You listen to your intuition. And then Six of Cups, someone from the past returns. That pisses me off. But anyhow, your relationship with him could be moving on to greener pastures, and you are heading over to the 10 Cups being full. But I wouldn't be surprised if things started going really well with him and the other clown reaches out, because that's just the way life sucks. Anyhow, a little more. What can I expect from the month of August? We've got money coming in, and business could be moving forward pretty quickly. You may be feeling very passionately about that. You're no longer holding yourself back. Perseverance pays off, and you're stepping into your own ambition. And with that, life moves forward, and Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be taking a little trip. It could be just a little road trip or a day away. Whatever it is, it would serve you well. Your intuition is heightened in the month of August, so definitely listen to it. One more. Trade energies towards me. The energy is a little bit stagnant. It's like there's a little bit of negativity around the situation and feeling a little bit stagnant. I don't know who hurt who or who wounded who, but this wound is moving into the past. I would say, yeah, it's a little stagnant. Chariot's in reverse. Lamore, what can I expect next week? Listen to your intuition. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, which could make a wish come true. Like a wish card there. Kevin, I'm so back and forth. Should I take my anxiety meds? Should I take anxiety meds? Cards indicate no. I'm only getting a 33% chance you should take anxiety meds. I'm not, like, personally, it's only my personal opinion. I always try to not take anything unless it's like, you know, like there's no choice. You know what I mean? Like, if I could go without, I'll go without. If you feel like it's too debilitating and you have no choice and you feel like you need to take them to survive, that's different. But if you just have like regular run-of-the-mill anxiety, if you could like go for a walk or take a bath or try to do it some other way, that would always be my suggestion, only because whenever you got to take medication, there's like side effects and bullshit that goes along with it. And like if you could do without it, I would do without it if you can. Rimmel. When will the shy guy come forward? Ace of Spades will be the beginning of the fall. Sepia. Will the insurance situation with my car work out? Will the insurance situation with my car work out? I think so. You got the wish card. It should work out. Oh, excuse me. Ronnie, will I be in my new apartment for my birthday in August? I think you will be. Simran, is Greg crushing on me? I don't think so. I didn't get any aces, so I don't think it's him. Lamore, what do I need to improve? How are you with finances? I mean, it looks like, not that you necessarily need to improve, but it looks like you may be improving on it. Because it's like focusing on either saving money, paying a bill, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and going like, making significant changes around financials for the better. And it seems to make a big impact on your life overall. Like, I don't know if it's like a big change or a small change that adds up to a big change long term. It looks like that's what you're going to be working on in the near future. A new journey comes in around money, saving money, paying bills, or putting money aside for something. But it doesn't look like it's putting money aside for like something like a vacation. It looks like long-term plans. Like you're being much better with money and you're focusing more on doing the right thing with your money. I mean, I don't know how you are with money. I got to tell you, I've never been one to be great with money, but I'm starting to be better with it as I get older. It's about time. But, you know, I think that there's a balance when it comes to money. And I think a lot of times when I was younger, I was emotional with money. Like, well, you know, if I was pissed off, I would just buy something because I wanted it. I don't do that anymore. But I used to. Anyway, I'm not saying that's what you do. But you may be making a change with the way that you manage your money. And that could be paying off for you big time. Kevin, why is it so hard for me to cry? I hate it. I think everybody hates it. I do. I mean, I don't know anyone that likes to cry. Now, it could be a couple of things. You may not like it because if you feel like it shows as a sign of weakness when you cry, which isn't true, but sometimes that's how we feel. Like, if I'm crying, I'm weak, and that's not true. But, like, think about it like when you were a kid, right? If you were in elementary school. Like, you never wanted to cry when you were in elementary school because the kid that was crying in elementary school was like a baby, right? So we learn from the time that we're very young that it's not right to cry. Don't cry. Don't let anyone see you cry. Or my grandmother. The neighbors will hear you. Who gives a fuck? But my grandmother, everything was, do you want the neighbors to hear you? Anyhow, my grandmother very much came from, what is this? she came from the that generation where if you put your lipstick on and your house was clean and you were dressed in a nice outfit, then everything was perfect. And if you convinced the people next door that you had the perfect life, then your life was perfect. Even if your whole world was falling apart, as long as nobody knew the truth, then everything was okay. And that was a sick time. Anyhow, so back to your question. I just think that, first of all, the physical act of crying isn't pleasant. I don't know about anyone else, but my nose gets all stuffy. My eyes get all swollen and red. They get very dry. Nobody likes it. The physical act of it is not easy. And then the next day, your eyes are all swollen. Everything's miserable. Who enjoys that? Nobody. But getting that emotion out. I had a friend who, as a female, now I knew many guys that were like this, but like she used to say that she never cried. She's like, I don't ever cry. She's like, the only time you'll ever catch me with tissues is if I have a cold. She's like, but I'll punch something. And I just thought like that was, I didn't know many girls that acted like that. But that's how she was. She's like, I just don't cry. You know, she was just not emotional. Everybody's different. But as far as like the act of crying, I don't think anybody enjoys it. And I think some people, you know, just you can't get away from that feeling like it's a sign of weakness. But it isn't. It's a release. You know, it's like anything else. It's a release. And if you're not comfortable with crying right now, then don't cry. Things will change. Your emotions will change. A friend of mine told me that when her dad died, she didn't cry for a whole year. She said that she felt like if she started to cry, that she would never stop. And I totally understand that feeling. I totally understand it. Like if I could just bite my cheeks and hold it in, eventually it's going to go away. But the thing is that it doesn't go away. It goes somewhere else. You just hold it somewhere else until it comes out in another point. Rimmel. What can I expect to happen between me and Elle? I don't know what kind of a relationship this is, but it looks like things could move forward. But like I said, I don't know what kind of relationship is. Somebody else is going to be interfering in this situation with the Three of Cups in reverse. You may feel as if you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. But then after that, things can change for the better quickly, and you may feel better respected by this person. Sepia. Oh, you're trying to improve your spending habits. Okay, that's good. Then that's exactly what the cards were showing. Finances are improving. Or the way you manage them is improving. Who is this soulmate relationship? Rimmel or Jonathan? Rimmel. Jonathan. They both could be soulmate relationships. Jonathan comes up a little higher or a little bit better functioning with the Six of Pentacles, but they both could be soulmate relationships. Jasmine. General. You've got possibly the idea of a new business or side gig, side hustle that comes in that brings good money and takes off quickly. Got Capricorn comes in that may mean business or may be significant. It looks like negativity is moving into the past. A fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You're making things happen. Kevin, why do people I don't find attractive hit on me? That is, the answer to that question is in the video that I made about the soul wounds. People that are not, that you find not attractive hit on you because you're not attracted to them. Like, how do I explain it fast? When you find somebody, if you find somebody undeniably attractive and you have like heart palpitations and that person is like, oh my God, I just feel it with this person. Usually that person, it's not, has nothing to do with that person. It has everything to do with what's going on inside of you. So there is something about that person that you're attracted to because they pull up an old wound. They call them soul wounds. So when that person is nice to you, pays attention to you, texts you, and your heart beats, and you're like, oh, you know, you're gonna get that feeling when the text message goes off and it's that person. All of that intensity is really kind of like that. Like, those are the feelings most people long for, but those really are also the feelings that you should be wary of, because they're like a temporary fix for something that is really inside us that we need to fix, not with that person, but heal on our own. So these other people that are hitting on you that you're not attracted to are not people that are going to heal your wounds. Those are just regular people, so you don't find them attractive. You find this person attractive because they're not paying you the enough attention, and that's why you crave attention from that person. It's like, and it doesn't, you know, some people have that soul wound issue in romance. Some people have it with friends. Some people have it with business. Some people have it with like money or objects. Like, I need a bigger diamond. I need a bigger car. I need a bigger, but none of that fills the hole or the void. You have to really work on healing those issues. Once you heal those issues, you're not attracted to those other people, and you'll be attracted more to the other people that you currently aren't interested in. It sounds really fucked up, but it's true, and I've seen it happen. Like, I've seen it where it's like, oh, this person isn't my type. I don't find them attractive. I don't know why they want to be with me. And then all of a sudden, like, you give them a chance, and then things start to change, and then they become attractive because you're no longer working on putting a Band-Aid over a wound that's a deep wound with somebody who is just going to reopen that wound. It's a sick psychological game. But anyhow, that's the nature of the beast. The more you work on healing your own soul wounds, the less you're going to find unattractive people hitting on you. You'll be more attracted to those types of people. They won't be so unattractive anymore. And the other people will start to become unattractive. Like, you're not going to think that that asshole is attractive when they treat you like crap or whatever it is. Simran, does AJ miss me? Yeah, I would say he misses you. Simran, did AJ ever see my Insta this year? Yeah, maybe. Probably. Vicky, how is Jay react to the text I sent him? Will it be a good outcome? And like, will he want to see me tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, I think he will want to see you tomorrow because things should move forward pretty quickly. I would say you should get a good response from it. Things move forward. Lamore, will my roommate be coming home tonight? I think so, yeah. Bernard. Oh, hello. General, sure. Okay, you've got anxiety moving into the past and the love cup is full. Good karma is coming in. Somebody from your past could be returning or you could run into them. Your intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. You have a large sum of money headed your way and you have some passion coming in. It looks as if you got an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that comes in. You've got feeling prepared and excited for your life to move forward and a new little adventure on the horizon. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Simran, does R miss me? Does R miss me? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Goddess, general for the rest of the month. Well, you got communication coming in from either someone you haven't heard from in a while or someone you were hoping you would hear back from. You've got perseverance pays off in this month and life comes back into balance. Could be moving homes, changing homes, or upgrading your home this month. Looks like anxiety is moving into the past and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you're starting to make things happen. The Nine of Wands, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can exhale. And with the Eight of Swords in reverse, you're no longer holding yourself back. Could be a pretty good rest of the month. Empress, general love for my brother. General for the rest of the month. Around love for my brother. Well, he's walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve him, so that's positive. And he's got choices. So he's got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. He's heading towards the 10 cups being full. He's got a Sagittarius and a Capricorn around. Could be exploring options, and you know what? Good for him. He's got a fire sign, too, that's serious. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and he's not looking backwards. Anything that didn't work in the past, he's moving on from, and he's not looking back. Good for him. Empress. Why did my brother just cry right now? Feels like somebody treated him unfairly. May feel a little overwhelmed. And he also could be a little disconnected from his intuition. Somebody may have actually hurt his feelings. Somebody may have been a little bit, what do you call it, like insensitive. Love. What is RJ feeling after what I just told him? Quiet. Hermit. I don't know what it was that you told him, but whatever it was, shut him up. He may be thinking about it. Whatever you told him has made him stop and think. He's not saying anything because he's like maybe processing everything. But moving forward, he's no longer going to be holding himself back. He's feeling a little bit more ambitious. And he's not waiting for his ship to come in. He's making things happen. And then communication could come in out of the blue. But I don't know. It's like whatever you said to him is making him think. And he's quiet. He's thinking. He's not saying anything. He's kind of mulling it over in his head. And then he should no longer hold himself back. He should be moving forward and communication should pick up. Simran, what did you mean by probably? He saw my Instagram. I'm curious. Well, because the percentage is like 33, which is like low, but it's like stalking on Instagram and looking at pictures is common, so chances are he probably did. Once again, the social media drives me nuts because it's like people put shit on social media because they want people to look at it. People look at social media because they're curious. That's what it's there for. That's what people do. But it doesn't really have to mean anything. And yet, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody makes a big issue about social media, but social media is the biggest farce that there is. So it's like people look at other people's social media sometimes because they think that they're a train wreck. So it's like, just because someone's looking at your social media doesn't mean it's a good thing. And just because, like, I don't look at anyone's social media. I don't give a shit who they are. You know, like, as far as Facebook is concerned, I haven't been on it. I can't even tell you when. That doesn't mean I don't care about anybody. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like all of this bullshit about social media drives me nuts, because what does it prove? If someone's looking at your social media, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, sometimes it's curiosity. Unfortunately, sometimes it's morbid curiosity. And sometimes it's like I say all the time, it's a shit show. So it's like I can't really read too much into social media, because we're dealing with smoke and mirrors, and you don't know what somebody's thoughts are behind it. I mean, I tell this story all the time. I worked with this guy who's old. Like, I mean, I don't know how old he is now, but his wife, like, posts all this crazy shit. And people are always sending me screenshots of her posts because they're making fun of her. So it's not like, yeah, if she were to ask, is anyone looking at my page? Yeah, a lot of people are, but it's not for a good reason. They're laughing at you because they think you're an asshole. So that's why, like, I can't get too much into the social media, because it's like, it's answering questions that are built on, like, it's hard to get a real accurate read. Like, why is somebody looking? Are they looking? What's the reason they're looking? And then they're looking at a picture that's not even real. So it's like, that's why I can't stand the social media questions, because you can't get, like, a real answer. Like, what does it mean? Like, I can tell you right now that I know that there are people that look at my shit, that are looking at my shit because they want to know what's going on in my life, not because they care, because they want the gossip. So I don't put anything up there. Like, I don't put anything up there. Like, I'm not giving it to you. You can't have it. Like, what goes on in my personal life is for me personally. And they're probably, like, some of my family members that don't know what's going on. And they're not going to know because I'm not going to put it up there. You know what I mean? So that's why I can't go deep into social media, because it's all bullshit. It's like asking tarot questions about the National Enquirer. It's bullshit. So the answers are going to come back as kind of like bullshit. So anyhow. Kevin, what's next for me? What should I work on? What's next for me? What should I work on? I would say for you, the next thing to work on is perseverance around either a current job or a current job opportunity, because it's Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, and Two of Wands. So Seven of Wands, your perseverance around a current job or business opportunity will bring you in respect, money. You'll be paid well, you'll be prepared for it, and it's going to help your self-confidence. It also could bring new people into your life. It could be a new love interest too. And listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Kevin, do you think that I pulled something that feels sore? Okay, let's see. If you were, you could have you maybe didn't have to pull something, but you could have overworked something. I don't think you pulled anything. I think that you maybe just twisted the wrong way or something. What part of your back is it? Rim of love. You got passion and love coming in, and you may be feeling undecided about this person. It also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You have a new opportunity on the horizon that comes in out of the blue with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There may be somebody new who you haven't met yet, and you have the sun coming out. Maybe, too, it could be indecision that you have a couple of different people that show up. You're going to have new opportunities around love. There's no doubt about that. Rimmel, what did Elle think if you already saw me at work? He didn't think much of it. He was happy to see you. It seems like it was a pleasant encounter. The energy around him was light. And that was pretty much it. He felt lucky, or he was happy to see you. Love always, general for the next 7 days. Maybe feeling a little bit burdened by the weight of the world is on your shoulders when it comes to love. I don't know where you are in your love life right now, but you might need to have a little bit of patience. If you're with someone right now, have patience with them. If you're not with anyone right now, a Sagittarius could come in. It looks like you may be feeling like communication is down, or like not all that much is happening over the next 10 days. Have some patience. Love is coming. It just may not be in the next 10 days. Love cup is full, but not yet. Or in the next 7 days. I'm saying 10. I don't see all that much changing in the next 7 days. For the lower back, I think you can go to the gym if you're going to not do, I wouldn't do any lifting, like heavy lifting. I wouldn't do, what I would do is I would do abs, and I would do like walking. Like walking is good for the low back. And work on pulling your belly in and up. Remember, belly in and up. So when your belly is in and up, you should be able to talk and hold a conversation. It's not like sucking in like this, where you're going to run out of air really fast because you just can't breathe. That's not it. It's like this. Pull it in and up. So you're thinking more of like, we used to say in Pilates, pull it in and up and tuck it underneath your ribs. So where the ribs meet over here, I know my boobs look huge because I'm TMI. I'm actually wearing a real bra for the first time since I've had Avery. Right where the ribs meet, that's where you're thinking about pulling your belly in and up. And you should feel, when you pull the belly in and up, it kind of lengthens the low back. And when the low back lengthens, it kind of releases the tension there. But you can go to the gym. I just wouldn't do any heavy lifting. I did Anthony. I did Lola. How about Miss Billy? How will my recovery go? Recovery goes well, okay? The sun is in reverse, so it could be there's a delay around happiness, but the recovery goes well. Maybe the first couple of days are rough, and then it's like anxiety moves into the past, and you're focused on your recovery, and things move forward. So overall, I think it's going to go fine. Sanch, rest of the day. rest of the day looks good. You got happiness coming out. You have your intuition is heightened. There even could be money coming in. And you could see anything good happening for me next. You could have a new job or business opportunity. You also may be working on a creative project. Not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for your life to move forward. Growth, change, transformation comes in around your life, and the energy lightens. And life starts to move forward. Nav, love for the rest of July. Maybe feeling a little anxious around love. But you are moving on to greener pastures, and it could be with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you might have some choices, and you could have choices between 2 different water signs in July. Magician, how did my dad's family think and feel about running into me today? A little undecided. I don't know what that's about, but they come up as undecided. It looks like there was, well, somebody may have felt undecided. Somebody may have felt that it was lucky or was a lucky coincidence. And somebody else here with the Hermit is quiet and not saying anything because they don't, I don't know, they don't want to say much about it. I don't know what that's all about. Love, general for the next 7 days. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain around a money or business endeavor. It also looks like you have money coming in the next couple of days. You've got a disappointment moving into the past and money coming in. Listen to your intuition. The Magician is here. The ability to manifest new opportunities within the next 7 days. It looks like you have negativity moving into the past and money moving in. So that's a good thing. Rimmel, why is L's ex still hovering around him? I don't know that they're completely done. I don't know what this situation is, but she's still around him. They may still be talking. It's like their relationship goes from like mini tower moments to getting stronger, to feeling grounded, and then back to mini tower moments. They're not totally done yet. That's why she's still around. Where am I here? How about Victoria? Taurus, Gemini, cusps current feelings. This person lately has been feeling a little bit negative or pessimistic, and they kind of feel as if they've hit a brick wall. It also feels like they may feel as if their life is stuck. They may have a problem with not always telling the truth, so this may get them into trouble. That may be why they're feeling so disappointed lately. They may have a lot of sharp energy around them. They also have to be careful they don't find themselves in a third-party situation, because if they do, it'll be a mess. Harsha, general for August. General for August. You may be feeling like you're ready for a new business opportunity. How about that? That's not a bad thing. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you're starting to move on to greener pastures. Looks like you may have some choices in August. You have money coming in August. You also have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, so that's good. Enjoy that. Caribbean, what's coming towards me? Got money coming in. You've got taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You got money coming in. Communication comes in out of the blue from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. They could be a Leo. It also looks like the world is at your feet and things are starting to move forward for you. Simran, when is the Cancer coming towards me? When is the Cancer coming towards me? Could be sometime later on this summer. Empress, is Mars' current energy towards my brother? Is Mars' current energy good? Happiness. Quick. Quick, fast happiness. Energy is good. The world. Strength. That energy's nice. Question. Feel the guy above me is a very bad schizophrenic. What insight can you give me about him? Oh boy. I think that you're right that there is something mental there. I can't diagnose him. I don't know for certain, but there is definitely something off. And you're right as far as him driving you nuts. I would try to stay clear away from him. I don't think he's a bad person. I don't think he's going to try to hurt you or anyone else. But I just think that his energy is weird. It's staticky and it's uncomfortable. You could be right with the schizophrenic thing, but there's definitely something mentally not right there. But I don't think he's a danger to anyone. Not that, you just might not be comfortable being there. I mean, I don't blame you. He feels kind of like he doesn't feel like he's dangerous or he's going to hurt anyone, but he comes off a little creepy. Simran, when is the Aries of significance coming towards me? That may not come in until the winter. Maybe sometime this winter. Or before the end of the year. Let's put it that way. Mel, you could close. Thanks. Simran, L's current energy. L's current energy is a little bit negative. I don't know what that's about, but you should be hearing from this person soon, quickly, or out of the blue. And there's spontaneity around them. So I don't know. This could be like starting a new journey with them, or something spontaneous could come up around them. This wouldn't be a bad thing, though. It would be something fun. So if you haven't heard from this person in a while, they may call you up and want you to do something fun. It wouldn't be bad. But they have negativity around them right now. They feel negative. Hierophant. Where do Indigo feel our connection is? How does she view the bond currently in her next move? Okay. Well, she thinks that you two have a very strong connection that brings in happiness. I would say communication between you and her should pick up. The world is at your feet. And the next thing that should happen is negativity moves into the past. Things change for the better quickly. I think that she wants this relationship to move forward towards a more committed relationship. I don't know where you guys are right now, but that's what it looks like she's hoping for. She thinks the two of you are good together. Strength and happiness doesn't get better than that. I would say maybe sometime this summer she's hoping that things move forward, or before the end of the summer she's looking for like the next step. Next move is definitely communication. Comes in fast and frequent. Flower. What is Gemini's move towards me? Reconcile. I don't see communication coming in now, or reconciliation. So if you want something to happen here, you may have to reach out to them. I wouldn't sit around and wait on them. Flower. Will I see him within the next 7 days? I don't think so. I don't think so. But if you, I mean, you could reach out to them and you can make things move forward quicker if you reach out first. I don't know where you are or how you feel about that, but I wouldn't sit around waiting for them because they don't look like they have intentions to move things forward. Not at this point. Empress, will I move to Minnesota to attend Mayo in May or June? Mm-hmm. I think you will. Um, oh, you're welcome. Mel, general between Dora, Sag, and I. You might get communication. She may be reaching out to you, and you might not be interested in having a new beginning. She could be feeling very hurt by that. You have a wish around this situation, Sagittarius, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I think it's Sagittarius. Nothing around this situation is changing for the better quickly. However, the sun is in reverse, which means at some point things could be, there could be happiness, but it's not, nothing is happening soon. She may be thinking about things a lot, and she also may be feeling very negative about the situation, or also maybe very hurt by the situation. You know, she made her bed, so it's too bad for her. Is that it? Adriana wasn't here tonight, right? And Sepia's not here? Oh well. All right. Well, that's it for me tonight, guys. I don't know what tomorrow looks like yet. Hopefully I'll be able to get on. I'm going to try, if I can, to get on a little bit earlier. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe if I can get on by like 11. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. Otherwise, I'll be on later on in the day. I'll see you guys. Thank you all very much. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.